example forward. I don't know if I'm allowed to technically do that, but let's go. So, I was having to think the other day about, like, foreign cultures or whatever, you know? The thought sprung to mind because I live in Canada, and indigenous stuff is all shoved down your throat, whether you like it or not. Everything is Indigenous Day. Every single fucking day of the year is Indigenous Day and whatever. And personally, I don't find indigenous culture of Canada all that interesting. Maybe some aspects of it, like, you know, I can't even name one, but there might be something that, oh, for fuck's sake, guys. You really have to fucking cross now. But anyway, I went to Hawaii with my family, right? Fucking hurry up, boys. And we went to this, like, traditional dance type shit with food and fire dancing. And I really enjoyed that. And then when we got home, I was with my whole family, right? When we got home, well, not home, to the hotel, my mom was like, it's so funny how, like, you always crap, I think she was talking to my dad, you always crap on indigenous culture, but you really enjoyed that. And I was thinking, like, that did kind of interest me, whatever she said, because that is kind of true. But is it wrong to, like some, you know, some cultural things of a certain culture, but a different culture not really have any interest in it? Like, can aspects of culture that isn't your own be to your taste? You know what I mean? Can you have, like, a taste in culture? Because, another example, people in like, I don't know, especially Americans, they really fucking love Japan. Everything about Japan they love. Whereas me, I don't really give a shit. That's not really something that interests me in Japan. I don't really care. So that's like a taste in culture. But then if you don't like, I don't know, Hungarian shit, if you don't like shit that comes out of Hungary, it's not that you don't like it, but, like, you know, if you come from a Hungarian family or some shit, you're like, I don't really care about this. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but, like, taste in culture is just what I'm trying to illustrate. Another thing I was thinking about, DVDs. And, why in the fuck streaming doesn't have so much shit that... Oh, I'm really going slow, aren't I? I think there's no one behind me. Why, streaming has nothing compared to DVDs. You know what I mean? If you buy a DVD, there's like 1,000 extras. There's so much shit to keep you entertained. You watch the movie or the show, and then you can watch it with commentary, and then watch it with the other commentary track, and then watch all the deleted scenes, the bloopers, featurettes, fucking photo gallery. You can't even access any of that on streaming. Even if there's a few, like, DVDs that I've bought that have great extra features, but on streaming they're not even available. Or even when you buy the Blu-ray, they're not there sometimes. Like, just, it's stupid. There's always a reason to keep DVDs. Like, it's funny, like, I'm a music nerd, so I own a lot of vinyl and CD and a few cassettes even. That seems to be a much more, like, accepted medium, almost in a way. Like, it's like you can, like, it makes much more sense to some people for you to still have vinyl or CD, whereas if you still have DVD, it's like more of a weird thing. It's like, but I just don't feel, I'm more of a music nerd than anything else. I don't really honestly spend that much time watching TV or movie, but shit. Fuck, what was I gonna fucking say? I don't even know. Hold on. Oh yeah, but the thing I was gonna say, there's much more reason for you to have, arguably there's more reason for you to have DVD, to keep your DVDs other than keep your vinyl records or CDs, because DVDs have all that extra shit. And although if I like an album, I'm really enticed to buy it physically. Whereas if I like a movie and it's on a streaming thing that I own, then I don't really need that. However, if I do have to buy a movie, I'm fucking buying the DVD copy at all costs. You never know. You could fucking pay for something, and then you don't have access to it. The service is deleted in your country, and then what? But I was thinking also, imagine how fucked life would be. I've never heard anyone else mention this. If streaming music was the same as streaming TV and movie and films, movies, whatever. You know what I mean? Because music, you can have one service has almost everything music. It's not true. People say Spotify and Apple Music have every single song in the universe. That is not true at all. If you know where to look, you can find so much shit, even by big artists. Like your favorite bands, presuming that they weren't born 2 minutes ago. Your favorite band's B-sides are likely to not be on Apple Music. It's fairly likely. But oh no, I'm gonna pull into the driveway again. But besides that, it basically has everything. But streaming movies and music, there's like 10 different platforms. Imagine if there was like that for music. That would be so fucked. I almost fear that it'll go like that one day, because it would make more money for some people if it was like that. But playlists would be impossible. I mean, I like to listen to full albums, but playlists are also pretty nice to have. But playlists would be impossible if music was divided like that. And I could see it being that, because capitalism is progressing. Not that I'm an opponent of capitalism, but there are consequences to it. Obviously, there's worse consequences to communism, but anyways.